Good morning. I'm Eli Juicy Jones, and today we're going to look at the Dreamer. The Dreamer is the hottest new 21700, 2700 mech from Timesvape and our buddy Stan, Tenacious Texas Vape. Check this out. It's VapeAM unboxing the Dreamer mod. It's also St. Patrick's Day, so have a really nice, happy St. Patrick's Day and a Saturday today. Hi there. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters. I am Eli Juicy Jones, and here we like science. We get to the root of things. We only look at the good stuff or the bad stuff, and not all the faff. And we're also here to help people get old and not die of cancer and quit smoking. So that's what we're all about here. I've got a few channel updates, but today we're going to talk about the Dreamer mod, which is pretty cool. The Dreamer is the hottest new mech that I've heard about. So I went out and reached out, got one of these things, and you know, for all of the reports I hear, this thing is one of the hardest hitting, coolest, best mechs there is. So I'm pretty excited. Stan from Tenacious Texas Vapes is a buddy of ours, and he is going to be on the show here in a week or two, whenever we can get him on. And we're going to review this and then have him on and talk to him. Today's St. Patrick's Day, and it's a nice holiday day. I happen to be part Irish, so we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, even though my joke is that I'm actually Irish, so we don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We actually do. So wear some green stuff. Hello, looks like James Rivera's daughter's birthday. She turns 3 today. That's super cute. That's great. Hello to everybody in the chat. If you haven't joined us in Discord, join us on Discord chat where we have a private chat, but there's a YouTube chat too. Leighton's Life, Esteban Mario, Ed, Heavy Metal Mama James, Dude, Mang, Michaela, everybody. Thanks so much. And there's quite a conversation going on here before I got here. Weird Will, Omar, Ray, and everybody else. Thanks so much. And Ford F-150. Great to see y'all. So this thing is pretty, I have a few channel updates for you. Let's see. First of all, for this mod, for the Dreamer at lucidrda.com, you can get 15% off of this. Stan gave us a discount for the fam. So if you want to buy one of these, any mod or kit on lucidrda.com, 15% off. Use the code JuicyJHQ. It's right down there in the description. Let me make sure I'm reading that right. At lucidrda.com, and thanks so much to Stan for that. And this thing is on sale right now for $90 right now, and I think that's not with the kit, or maybe it is, I'm not sure. The code is JuicyJHQ. That's right. Just look down in the bio down there. There's a link, and it tells you. That's really cool. Also, there is a European Dreamer that if you guys, for some of y'all that are in Europe, I can tell y'all that you can get these at, hold on one second, I just have a little note right here from my friend Jim Boctration, and Jim says that the European distro for this one, I'm so sorry this is taking so long, but I just can't find it in here. He and I talk a lot, and I should have copied and pasted that out. sig-access.com or vapeo extremo. So I'll put that down in the description right now, actually. In Europe. Sorry about that. Should have done that before the show. There's a distributor down there, so I wanted you guys to know that. I had to look into that a little bit, but they told me that shipping is a little much from the US into Europe, and so there's an option for you. I have a note here telling you that Stan's going to be our guest here pretty soon, so that's cool. I'm going to review this, use it for a while, and then we're going to have Stan on. We're going to talk about it. We're going to bash on 3F, which sold some of these things recently without the permission or knowledge of Stan or lucidrda.com or Timesvape. And so I'm now saying I don't buy anything else from 3F, and I don't think you guys should too. They're too shady. They do weird stuff. I have an update for those of you who are into the iJoy Diamond. The iJoy Diamond has a flaw, and there's going to be a firmware update. You see that when the power is off, it can still fire. And it's not doing it right now. It doesn't do it all the time, but when it does, it's pretty shocking. So what we've done is I sent some movies to iJoy, thanks to the web slinger from Vaffle for letting me know that. He gave me the heads up, contacted the engineers immediately. There's going to be a firmware update for this Monday, or that's what I'm told. And so as soon as there is a firmware update, you'll see a video from me, and we'll update these things. And that's a safety issue. For now, I recommend using this thing as you have been, but don't put it in your pocket or anything. Pretend like it's a mech. Even though the button is super clicky, Whoopsie, even though the button is super clicky, this is not a very, this one doesn't fire accidentally ever, but if it were off and you needed it to be off, it could fire. So there's some news there. We're gonna have more on that on Monday. Other good news is Cole Bishop passed. I don't know if you guys know this, but Cole Bishop passed through the House. So now it is in the Senate Banking, Finance, and Urban something committee. And you guys, it's so much easier now. Now it's time for you to call your congressmen, your senators. Every state, if you live in the US, has 2 senators. And your 2 senators are going to be easy to contact. You just look in the phone book. I'll have a link for you guys here pretty soon. I'm writing an article about this. And you just go there and you call them and say, hi, my name is, insert your name. I am a constituent. My zip code is whatever your zip code is. And I would like you, please. Oh, actually, it's better to say this is about the Cole Bishop Amendment, and we'll have an actual number for you. And I would like you, please, to have Mr. or Ms., whatever their name is, support this. Please. It will help keep vapes and tobacco out of the hands of children. And it'll help keep $33 billion worth of industry, 30,000 jobs. There's a lot of jobs in vaping, so it'll help keep all those in effect. So we'll do a little video about that one on its own, but it's almost time for you to do that. Just look on the web. If you don't wait for me, look on the web, call your senators, just say those words and hang up. You're just fine. That's all you have to do. And they just make a tally. Trust me, they just make a tally. This is how you vote. Also, we're going to be at the West Coast Vape Expo in July 8th and 9th. That is going to be awesome. So come here. It's going to be in sunny Seattle. It's just Seattle and a short ferry ride right across the water. You come down here, you get on the water. You have to get a hotel on that side over there, but it's going to be awesome. Okay. That's all the channel news. Let's talk about the Dreamer now. I want to unbox this thing. I'm super excited. I've had this thing sitting here on the desk. I hope you guys all have a cup of coffee and a vape. Hi, Tony. Hi, Steven. Everybody. More vape. The Dreamer is a mechanical mod, meaning that if you don't already understand Ohm's law and all of the different issues and battery resistances and all those mechanics, then this is not for you. There's no shame in that. It's no big deal. But you just simply must know that mechanical mods are for people who already are going through the pain in the ass of all that other stuff. I personally use regulated mods most of the time, and the reason is because I have to change atomizers and coils and stuff so much as a reviewer, it has become just a habit. In fact, I don't have any habits anymore that aren't reviewer habits, because that's pretty much all I do here is evaluate gear for you guys, to try to find out what the real science of vaping is, and to get to the truth of what's crap and what's not, and to help people stop smoking. So this uses the newest battery tech. As you guys know, we don't buy anything on this channel that isn't 2700 or 21700. The only exception there's been in the last 14 months is this Aspire Skystar mod, and I did that because of the Revo and because the Skystar has a chip in it that's very advanced, and it is in fact worth it. It's the only 18650 mod I recommend. Here is the nice Dreamer box. I ordered just the box, and don't forget, if you go to lucidrda.com, then in the US and any of the links in the description for the EU, you can get this guy and get a discount at lucidrda.com using JuicyJHQ. Designed by Stan, our buddy, Tenacious Texas Vapes. He's a really nice guy. Designed for vape. He's got a Friday night show. We're going to have him on here soon. It's a mechanical mod, 27 and tapers to 25. Uses all 3 of the current battery techs, includes an adapter. It's got a multi-point contact pin to help with conductivity, and we'll see that. I'm generally think that these are just boilerplate, but the truth is that I have heard from firsthand people owning these, our people in the fam, Jim Bucktration and a few other people, who say these are great and they work great. Reversible tube, if you don't like the grip. Floating battery adjustment for hybrids, which is great for me. Oh my goodness. Silver plated contact, and a flat smooth button spring. It comes with a mod, battery adapter, 2 spare springs, and a manual card. There's some warnings here about Ohm's law, scratch and sniff, some authenticity things. There we go. Tony loves his Dreamer. These are about $90 on sale, and like I said, you can get 15% off if you use our code, and so that makes them extremely affordable. The Dreamer. This is a nice package. Am I right? It comes with a chamois cloth on top and has a little thing. All 3 batteries, mechanical mod. Tells you some dimensions. It's okay for you to put either side up, but they want you to put the positive down. We're going to talk about that in a second here. Don't leave the batteries in this unattended. That's an important point. I want to recommend all of you guys don't do that. When you're not using these, take the batteries out. I do that. I'm using my Ultra Mod this morning. And in fact, I went and I put the battery in this morning just before the show. Yum. Yummy. And when the show's over, I'll take it out. Copper and brass will tarnish and oxidize. So the way you use it and store it's going to affect that. Be proficient in Ohm's law for personal safety. And this is for advanced users only. That's what that says on there. So there's a nice warning right there. There's a chamois cloth. Thanks. That's good. Ooh, some desiccant so that we can not have any moisture in there. Oh, there it is. I'm going to pull it out. It's wrapped up in a piece of nylon here. Oh, that is so attractive. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is so shiny. It is so shiny, shiny, shiny. Let's get the zoom. Yeah, let's get it about right there. Oh my goodness. I don't want to touch this. I'm going to touch it with a paper towel here briefly. Ooh, look at that. So we're going to get it all messy now. It looks beautiful. It's perfect. It's got a contoured grip. It says Dreamer on it. Absolutely looks fantastic. It's going to look great with all of my gold atomizers. It's hefty. It's like sea brass. Be tenacious. Timesvape. It's got a soft button. I like it. It's got a good grip. Oh, I like this grip. It's got enough. Oh, yeah. See, that's one of my problems with most mechs is they don't grip well. David Harm says, get some gloves. He's exactly right. And there we go. It's got a firing pin that's got a contour on it that's silver plated. I can see it. And I hear that there's a different pin included in the box, and we'll look for that. There it is right there. It has an 18650 adapter in it. That's what that is. And this is a good heavy duty one. Certainly. There's the inside. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's all smooth. It's polished well. These threads are real nice. Like you can tell that they don't want that to get weird at all. God, that thing, this feels amazing. Let's look at the top here. USA 2458. Designed by Stan. Yeah, this thing feels amazing. If you feel these threads, they're big and thick. And they're just machined really smooth and nicely. Yep, this comes off the top here. Let's check out the kit here real quick. Just to check out what else is in there. Here's our adapter, which we're not going to use the 18650s this morning. I'm going to try to get this out of here. Come on, come on, come on, buddy. Wow. I'm going to get it. I have to use some pliers. I'm pushing it from the bottom. There we go. So this is going to be some partsy parts, different springs, and there is a different contact. I heard from my buddy Jim that it is slightly better to use the other contact pin, the smooth one, than the textured one. And so we're going to take that. Oh, and Dude Mang points out that the cap and the top are reversible in case you like the contours better the other way, and I'll show you that just here in an instant. So here are the pins. There is the smooth contact pin, which I'll get you guys a closer look. There's the smooth contact pin, slightly as opposed to this one, which we're going to take this out real quick. And I'm not sure how to do this, but apparently I'm going to move these, and this one will be superior. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly how to do that right now. Also, I know that you can adjust this pin right here in case your batteries are too small. And so they've included that. That's a really nice piece of engineering here. This insulator is good. For now, I'm going to leave this in here, and I'll have to look up how to do that. I don't want to waste tons of time on camera showing you guys this. But check it out. You can reverse these. So I took this out. I can put the bottom over here. We'll just move that focus down here again. Everybody can see how beautiful this thing is. Look at all those fingerprints already. And it's threaded such that depending on what side you like, this is now the button side. So that's a slightly higher grip, or it's a lower grip, sorry. I personally like the original higher grip. So we're gonna go back. What a beautiful mod this thing is. My goodness. Okay, we need 21700 batteries. Here is a 21700 battery, and this is only about half full. So it should still work just fine. I have some over here on the charger that are slightly more charged. So if your batteries are a little tall or short, nope, that's fitting perfectly. Look at that. Fits perfectly. We're going to take our Kali RDA, and I got out the super cool polished Ultim cap. Can you deny? And there is no contact. Nope, there it is. What am I saying? It's fine. It's just almost dead. Oh, wow. Wow, that's actually really good for a nearly dead battery. I'm going to take some Mama-san here. Fill up a swimming pool. Wow, this thing really chucks for, that's pretty impressive. We put an empty battery on there. Let's vape. Oh, that looks beautiful. What do you guys think? It feels great in my hand too. It's substantial. The contours work. I like how you can flip it. I also like how it doesn't feel precious. It feels like heavy duty brass. I think Steven was talking about how it feels like naval brass. It does. It feels great. Hey, I want to thank our friend Jim Bucktration for putting $10 in the super chat. I'll just take this opportunity to shameless say that all the donations that you guys send through paypal.me/JuicyJones or through the super chat in here go towards keeping the lights on and helping me sit here bring you this message of science, understanding the actual way vapes work, of trying to get old, of not dying of smoking, and helping people quit, telling people that all kinds of vaping is okay. And even if you want to stop vaping, okay, it's all right. One day it's okay, because we're trying to quit smoking. That's our idea. So thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate that. I love you. And Jim is our buddy in the UK. He's super great. One of our friends in the UK. I'm super proud of our multinational audience and vape fam. If you haven't joined us in Discord, click on the link in the description. Discord is just a casual chat, and there's some perks to it. You can talk to me privately sometimes, and we have different channels, and you can talk to the vape fam and ask questions. So this thing looks great. Looks actually fantastic. We're going to put the other pin in there eventually. Leighton's Life says, who's the cheesecake from? This is Mama San, purple cheesecake. Really good. And, oh, someone already said it's Filipino. Yep, Jim, it's a Filipino dessert from a certain kind of yams. Yummy. Hey, Marcus Vapes, great to see you. Nice to see you too, Leighton, by the way, if I didn't say hello already. So far, this tastes great. You guys in the chat, tell me what you think about the Dreamer and what's going on here. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the pre-recorded part of this, and it's just a simple unboxing. This thing is great. What we're going to do is we're going to use this. We're going to get Stan on here. I'll do a review, then we'll get Stan on. We'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about the 3F drama, about them trying to rip all those guys off. And we'll have a nice Saturday chat with them, and you'll find out more about the Dreamer. But look for me on Instagram, join us on Discord. If you're here live, stick around, because it's going to look like the show ends, but it actually doesn't. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to, tune in live every Wednesday and Saturday. We're here on YouTube. Click like and subscribe, and make sure you click on the little bell icon, because if you do, it'll give you notifications right as we go live, which is way better. All right, so I love all you guys. Thanks so much. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, and this was the unboxing of the Dreamer. VapeAM. Good morning. Hi. This is the after show chat. So what am I seeing there? Dave Harm says it actually hides fingerprints well. And you know, I got brass on purpose this time because I normally would get copper. And man, when I got a copper goon, and woo, I don't need to tell you, I'm too lazy for that. It's all about how lazy you are. And I'm pretty lazy. It's just the truth. What about you, David? Which one did you get, by the way? Did you get brass too? I know Steven got the brass one. I got the brass one. Jim has the stainless steel one, I know, and I think the brass one also, but maybe the copper. Yeah, it looks awesome. Feels awesome. And because it's brass, I'm not worried about it too much. Hey, Weird Will, great to see you. The Drama. The Drama. What do you guys think? Should I put some other stuff on it? Oops. Like, this battery is half empty, so I can probably put anything on it. Yeah. That's fun. Looks kind of cool. That is the Kaiser RTA. Let us get ourselves a Revo, my friends. Why have not we tried the Revo? Revo doesn't come in gold, unfortunately. Tony says get a brass gold RDA. Yeah, totally. I have some contenders. The Revo works in bypass real well. That works fucking amazing. Yeah, that works good. Got no problem with that. Hey, Steven. Steven loves his brass. That's good. Hey, Michaela, thanks so much for the happy Valentine or the happy St. Patrick's Day. That's cool. David Harm said he thought that the Ultim cap on the Cali looked really good. So that's cool. This is going to be my go-to for the day. That's a vote for that. Let's do some stuff like the Pulse. How good does the Pulse look? Duh. Pulse looks great. That looks like that just belongs on there. Am I right? I mean, that's just... That makes the Pulse look a lot better, doesn't it? Doesn't it help the Pulse more than it helps the Dreamer? Like, this upgrades that by a lot. Marcus has his Purge, his King Purge mech, and a Goon 1.5 with M-Turk coils and Turkish blend juice. That's great. I know that's a good vape. There's drama with Purge. Those guys are criminals. But I love Marcus vapes, and I love the whole VapeAM too, so I don't care what you guys vape. I mean, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. It's not personal. Let's see. I know it's blue, but what does the TM24 look like on here? Okay, Jason Kennedy, that's a great question. That's one of the ones that I got out here in pole position. If you guys haven't seen it, I use Vape Nut stands, VapeNutt, and there's a link in the descriptions. These have rubber gaskets. Yeah, you see that? You can tell why I use that as a reviewer. I was like, oh my God. Oh, how good does that look? That looks amazing. You know that looks amazing. So forget about the blue. It just looks amazing. So even if you had the right color, it looked even better. But even that doesn't look bad. Yeah, Keith and Marcus both say that the Pulse probably looks better than all these on here. And I totally agree so far. Oh my God. Completely. Here is, well, this one is probably the best, but I don't have it built, right? But I mean, look at that. It's my Petri dot 24 with the Trinity glass cap. Now that is super duper dope. But I don't have it built. I'm going to build that with some cool coils from our buddy Subom Sapper here pretty soon. The Cali's my favorite RDA in the world. This is from Canada. It's from QP Design. If you don't own a Cali, run, don't walk and buy one. Yesterday is the first day that the Cali RTA went on sale. And it's not Cali RTA, it's called the Fatality. And they just made it. It's got a huge single coil deck. Check it out. Hey, Julie Dickinson, it's great to see you. For those of you who just tuned in, I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Our World Vaping Headquarters. You missed the live portion of the show, but here we're in the hangout portion, and we're just hanging out, and I am showing off The Dreamer, we unboxed this. It's a 21700, 2700, 21700, 2700, 18650 mech. And let's put some different batteries in here. I put electrician's tape on my batteries. Oh, there's a magnet. I love it. Well, it isn't a magnet. It just fits on there. So what happens is that my tape is a little bit low for where this retainer wants to be. So I have to move my tape here in a couple of days. No big deal. These are my labels, and I put them off for my readings on them. That's a 21700. Here's a 2700. It's a Sanyo. It rattles a little bit. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, no problem at all with that on there. Yeah, it's good. I'm not sure what you guys are asking there in the chat there. The Cali, this is the Cali. Oh, Marcus just got a Twisted Message Pro Series in gold. That's going to look nice. Esteban says use some gloves. It's so true. I'm going to get some, to be quite honest, some purple ones. This is the Cali. This is the B2K. Where is it? Hey guys, where's my B2K? It was sitting on the desk. Hey, one of you guys moved my B2K as a practical joke. Oh, that was mean. That was mean. Oh, here it is. I'm so dumb. There's the B2K, which is a single coil. B2K and the Cali are my favorites. They're both from Canada. They're amazing. I think that this build isn't, well, maybe it's okay. Put a little E-lick on there. Yep. I love you, Cali. You're a great one. And you deserve a cool drip tip, too. Yeah. Pretty cool. There's different colors with the Cali, too. It's excellent. Marcus says he's been stocking up on the 2700A. So have I. And look what I have here. I have 4 new ones. I just bought 4 of the brand new Sherlock Ohms 2700s from Canada, actually, from Gas City Vapes here. And these are brand new. I'm going to have readings on these. They have slightly lower mAh and amp limits than the Sanyos, but that's just how it is. For some reason, the people over at Home Life or at Home Tech are still stuck on this pulse reading, and we don't use pulse anymore. We only use the constant. So 28 constant isn't as good as the 30 that I get out of these, but I have a feeling that it's possible that Mooch may rate these. He hasn't rated them yet. He may rate them, and we'll see. But I'm assuming that they're 28, like they're marked right now, not 30, for the purposes of my builds and stuff. Just so you guys know. You know, Marcus, it's funny. Marcus says he likes the Amp Kings. Those are actually the worst ones on my list, if you can believe it. And after a long time here, let me show you I can show you on the screen here my actual list. I have some research. Window capture, please. And OneNote, that's it. Huh. Not seeing OneNote. Huh, that's no good. Well, it's okay, because I'll just show you the entire screen. I'll show you the whole screen. That's just not working. Yes, remove it. I don't want that to be all black. Screen capture. Oh, it's called a display, not a screen. Whoa, it's a lot of stuff. There we go. So if you see what we've got here, This is all of my batteries that I've measured, except for the Sherlock Holmes. I haven't done those yet. And so what you'll see is that these, oh, sorry about that. Oopsie. You'll notice that my Amp Kings here are they're still below 3,000, whereas the Sanyos are all still over 3,000 after a year. These are much newer, the Amp King ones. I got these with the Anakin in about July. The iJoys here, I got these in January of this year, and they're doing okay, although one of them came in kind of low. And the rest of these I got in June, and one of them is below 3,000. But you see how these have aged much better. And the Amp Kings, I didn't get a reading on them when they came in, unfortunately. These are just after the use that you see here. The vape cell ones, oh, what am I saying? I spoke wrong. The vape cell ones are the worst ones that I've got after time, but they're still, you know, relatively okay. But so you're right, the Amp Kings ones are okay. I misspoke. The 21700s, for some reason, I don't have it written down on here. That's so weird. I don't know why. These are some 18650s that I've had for a long time, and more 18650s, and then more 2700s. So I'm not quite through with all the measurements yet, but I'm getting there. So I think I misspoke. I think you were right. Those are okay, and it's the vape power ones, the vape power ones that are the worst ones I've got. Jim, I'm not sure. I don't think that those vape cell ones you have are 2700 A's. Or if you do, that was a weird thing. Because vape cell, or at least what Mooch told us, is that those are iJoy rewraps. Unless I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's what I remember. And Jim, I think you're talking about the three top one. Yeah, I think the guys over at Sanyo or at iJoy picked different batteries for some of the inclusion ones. I must say that I haven't gotten any of the worst ones yet in any of the kits. And I've got like 5 kits, so knock on wood. Luckily for me, the ones that you buy, like when you buy iJoy batteries, they're the ones that are pretty good. They're all about the same. And in all fairness, I should point out that they don't last quite as well, but the amp limits are practically the same. But correct me if I'm wrong about that Sanyo thing. I think you're trying to. What else was I going to tell y'all? So I've got the Dreamer. This thing feels great. I like the easy button. It's got a spring-loaded peak. There's a noticeable difference, let's say, between the different materials. So get brass or copper. Should I put my Squonk Genius on here? Yes. Squonk Genius. Show you guys. Why doesn't the Squonk Genius come in brass? A Cthulhu. All right, we're going to take this off and we're going to get the top off somehow. How do you get the top off, guys? Really? That's a problem with all vape gear. Yeah, Jim, I guess my question is, what do you mean by original? Because these changes I thought happened like last September. And if there's something new that happened, then I don't know about it. To me, the big news is that the diamond fires when it's off. Not right now, but it has. All right. I can't get this off for shit, so I'm not using the Squonk Genius. I guess I thought I was. I'll just drip. It was weird, wasn't it? I love you, Callie. You're awesome. Callie is awesome. I love it. This is great. If I can get my Squonk Genius to work, I'll probably carry this around. I do like the fact that it's brass, so it's going to be a little bit more durable than the copper ones. The contour feels nice in my hand and is easy to hold. It's going to be good in the pocket. Yeah, so far so good. Terrible lows. So what are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day? In about 10 minutes, I'm going to pack up here, and then we are going to go and over to the peninsula and hang out and eat corned beef and hash and just do silly stuff. You guys tell me what you guys are up to. Dude Meng says that the iJoy 2700 single worked well in his Mirage. That's the other thing about the 20 and 2700 batteries is that all of them, even the lame ones, and I'm not talking about the 15 amp ones, because we know that the Sanyo B for bad are the 15 amp ones, but all the other ones that are 30 amps are all fine. They have different MAs and they fluctuate in how long they're going to last, but the truth is they work real well. And almost all of them work better than 18650 batteries, and so it's very striking how the battery length, I mean, all of these batteries start out with more than 3000 mAh, and the 21700s are more like 3600 and 3700, and they're all the capacity of these are only going to get greater. And one of the other things too that I forgot to mention during the show notes thing in the beginning is that we finally found out what LG is doing. LG hooked up with, because remember I told you guys that all of the major battery manufacturers, Sanyo, Sony, Samsung, have teamed up with car manufacturers to make factories following Tesla. And notably, the last time we talked about this, LG was the only one that didn't. And it turns out, boom, we know now LG is hooking up with Volkswagen. So that's cool. Going to be a huge thing. In several years, there are going to be so many batteries. So many. Esteban, yes, this is a 25 millimeter mech. Right there. It's 27 here and 25 there. Just to answer your question there, buddy. So batteries are the thing. Huge batteries. Lots of batteries are going to be here. Humongous numbers of them. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, our St. Patrick's Day is going to be pretty chill. I forgot I have to drip so much. You have to drip so much. You get used to squonking, where you get lazy. Lazy. Dripping lazy. Squonker. This thing is great. Where's Brady? I forgot to ask where Brady is doing. He must be asleep. Yum. Right, Jim. Jim points out that those Samsungs are the ones to look out for. We're not going to see any of this stuff in bulk until later in the year. For now, I think that some of us will probably get some of those 30Ts early on when they first hit, and then it's going to be dry again. Or maybe they've got production going. But within the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to see serious numbers of these batteries hit. So don't buy 18650 mods that aren't excellent. And I would buy home tech batteries to replace my 18650s, but it's up to you guys. All right, well, you guys are great. I hope all of you guys have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday and Saturday. We're going to be here live. We'll see you guys again. I'm going to be back on Monday to do a firmware update on the iJoy Diamond. But otherwise, I hope St. Patrick's Day goes great for you guys. Let's have a vape out, a drink of coffee or tea. I need caffeine so bad. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters. We're trying to get old and not die of cancer. We're trying to find out about the science of vaping, and we're trying to build a community. Click on the Discord link and come join us. And thank you so much for tuning in. I love all you guys. Thank you.